Now, at 16, you just became homeless altogether.
Nah, my mom, like, we left Long Beach, like, at 16, but I couldn't leave Long Beach. You know, I was a football player. I was, like, a standout football player then.
Okay.
She moved to, like, the Valley. You know, it wasn't no good schools out there, really, for me to play ball. So I told her, you know what I mean? Like, I went out there, I was in the Valley for, like, 3 months, and it was just dry. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna end up going to jail, you know what I mean? There's not nothing to do out here. When I'm not in school, I'm just sitting in the house. I'm gonna go rob a house pretty soon, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be in jail if I end up staying out here. A couple, like, we was arguing for months. I'm just like, you know, like, let me get out of here. Let me just handle my stuff. I was supposed to go to my uncle's house. Well, I did go to my uncle's house, but it wasn't like, you know, a sanitary place to stay. You know, I'd rather sleep in my car if that's the case. Like, I was flipping cars, selling weed, you get what I'm saying? So I had money in my pocket, but I just didn't have enough money to go pay for a crib somewhere, you know, $1,000 a month type shit. So
down payment and all that.
Exactly, it was hard. So, but I made it work, you get what I'm saying? But because I was so low in the years, like, I can take anything now mentally, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could judge somebody off right off the top, you get what I'm saying? Like, so,
sure.
Because you run across every walk of people, like every person from, like a person from every walk of life been in the streets. Being a homeless person, you see the opportunists, you see the rich motherfucker, you see everybody, you get what I'm saying? You just able to judge people, like you deal with it so much, it's just like, okay, I see what type of nigga this is, you get what I'm saying? So
Sure. Now, at what point did the music start to come
December
around?
2012. I've been doing music since December 2012.
And you were how old at the time?
2012, I think I was like 21, 20. I was around there, 21.
Okay. So what made you start?
20.
You know, I mean, a lot of people start a lot earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people start in junior high, whatever else. Why at that point did you start looking at music seriously?
I can't even tell you, dude. Like, Vince was doing his thing. You know what I mean? I went to one of his shows. It was like right after I got out the county. I went to the county just like on some like warrants type shit. I was in the county for a little bit. I had got out, and then I went to a show, and then it was like people there. Like it was like at least like 300 people there, and I'm like, yo, this is my crusty little ass cousin. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like we come from the same walk of life. You get what I'm saying? So if he can do it, I can do it.
Okay.
And you know, most people, when you're in position and you see somebody like coming up, most people like hate. Like, nah, I don't want you to do that. But Vince, he encouraged me, like, yo, you can do it. Like, you know what I mean? I support you. You got my support. You get what I'm saying? So just off the back, I recorded a song. It was when Pretty Flacco first came out. Mm-hmm. That was a coincidence about me fucking Rocky, because that was my first track I ever recorded. I got that shit, ripping it up. I sent it to Vince. He like, yo, this shit tight. He like, let's put it out. I'm like, what? We put it out like on Tumblr type shit. And then I was in the streets. I didn't have no picture on my Twitter at first because I was in the streets. I didn't have a phone or nothing like that. So it was like the Weekend situation. People was like, who is this egg rapping? You know what I mean? Like it was just had the egg. You know what I mean? So people were just following me like, who is this? You know what I mean? He's affiliated with Vince. Like, who is this? It's just awkward. You know what I'm saying? So people were just wondering like, who is he? What he look like type shit. So like the buzz it took off like immediately. So just from December, like it was like, I give that like February. I had like 5,000 Twitter followers by then. So it just was steamrolling ever since then. I was like, okay, maybe I could make a living off this shit.
Okay. Now, when did you guys form the Cutthroat Boyz? Around
the Cutthroat, it was some hood shit before then. My brother and them, like, but when they went to jail, it stuck with me. Okay. And I never knew that like Mac Dre and Soulja Slim, like no disrespect, like I was, I'm like all of the New Orleans shit that was going on, I was hip, you know what I mean? But I was young.
Yeah, Mac Dre had the Cutthroat Committee.
Yeah. But it's Cutthroat, you get what I'm saying? That's a standout name.
It's a name that's been around for.
But you just gotta show respect, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's mainly what it is, you know what I mean? I never attempted to take nothing, but it was some hood shit. My brother and them started it, like a fraction of my hood was called Cutthroat at first. So when they went to jail, like it just like low-key died out. So like when the rap shit started coming, I'm like, yo, the Cutthroat shit, like that shit was fire back in the day. My brother was laughing like they was like, you ain't gonna bring that shit back type shit. And then next you know, I just start like the Cutthroat Boyz, Cutthroat Records, and then they like, oh shit, like, oh, this nigga really doing it. I started designing merch, started just, you know what I mean? And we just really started putting on, got it incorporated. You know what I mean? Got an actual working label now, so everything's looking up.
So Cutthroat is you, Vince Staples,
Aston
and
Matthews.
Aston Matthews.
And I just signed a kid from Detroit named Eli Miles.
Okay, and Aston Matthews is who?
What you mean by who?
I mean, this is someone you grew up with.
He was Vince's closest. Like him and Vince was like dumb close. Like so, I had hit a lick. I had flocked the house for like a laptop. So then
flocked means what?
Rob a house.
Okay, yeah.
So I got the laptop or whatever, and then I was like, that's when I first started doing music, like around December. I didn't meet Ass till like February, March of like 2013. So I'm like, fuck this music shit, this shit ain't working, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck this shit. So then I'm all getting discouraged. I'm like, I'm about to sell his laptop. So then I put it on Twitter, and then Vince retweets it. And then him and like Aston was friends, so he hit Vince up like, yo, I'm trying to get the laptop from your cousin, you get what I'm saying? So Vince connects us.
Okay.
So when we connect us, like I ride all the way. Like, first of all, the funny thing about it is I knew Aston was Mexican, right? So he told me to meet up in like his grandma lived like by like 18th Street. Like not by, but their hood, you get what I'm saying? So he like, meet me over here. I'm like, nah, like you try to set me up type shit. Like I'm laughing like, nah, bro, you got me fucked up. Like he like, nah, man, it ain't even like that. So I'm like, man, just meet me at the McDonald's on Washington, Vermont. So we go meet there, you get what I'm saying? So when we get out the car, I'm just I sell him the laptop. We chopping it up for like 2 hours, you get what I'm saying? Like we just was like really just vibing type shit. And then ever since then we've been rocking, and then we just been doing the Cutthroat shit, all of us.
I mean, was Aston kind of affiliated with like the Mexican gang shit at all?
Nah, Aston, he's a Pyro. He's hanging out with a lot of Samoans, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Aston used to think he was Samoan. Nah, he gonna kill me for saying that, but yeah. Yeah, Aston hang around a lot of Samoans. He's from Carson, Westside Pyro, so it's a majority Samoans, you know what I mean? So that's how Long Beach is. You go to Long Beach, it's like a lot of Samoans, a lot of Tongans, you know, Asians.
Yeah, I mean,
it's mixed.